And good evening and welcome out here to Albany as we get set here for softball action tonight. It's a matchup between the GRC East and the GRC West. Again, welcome out. I'm Jared Rolvis along with our cameraman tonight, Brett Williams. Welcome out here to Albany on Albany TV. I'd like to thank our sponsors again for helping bring you tonight's broadcast tonight here on Albany TV. BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Centers with locations in Bethany and Albany. Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany and the Albany Hy-Vee. American Family Insurance Agent David Smith in Albany and Stanberry. Mosaic Medical Center Albany. Northwest Cell. Raymond Smith Body Shop of Albany. East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center of Albany. Hogue Lumber Company of Albany and Lone Star Investments of Albany. The City of Albany and the Albany Booster Club. Albany and Gallatin School Districts. Printery and New Shop are located in Albany. And Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North located in Albany. Again, tonight's matchup, a matchup between the GRC East and the GRC West. A matchup between the Lady Bulldogs of Gallatin and the Lady Warriors of Albany. We'll let you listen in here to Mike Atkins, the public address announcer for tonight's game, as he goes over the starting lineups.
Starting lineups first for Gallatin, leading off at second base, number 2, Ashley Fiden. Batting second, the left fielder, number 7, Alex Endicott. Batting third and catching, number 13, Betty Rogers. Batting fourth at third base, number 4, Carradine Jones. Batting fifth in center field, number 1, Presley Wells. Batting sixth and pitching, number 17, Annabelle Ball. Batting seventh at shortstop, number 21, Abigail Burns. Batting eighth at first base, number 15, Ella Bradford. And batting ninth in right field, number 9, Tana Youngs. Gallatin is coached by Penny Gardner and assisted by Terry Fiden. For the Albany Warriors, leading off and catching, number 20, Abby Tronson. Batting second in right field, number 24, Haley Sturkis. Batting third and pitching, number 23, Montana Moffitt. Batting fourth at third base, number 16, Corey Whirl. Batting fifth at first base, number 25, Ashley Sturkis. Batting sixth, the designated player, number 8, Quincy Parmeter. Batting seventh at shortstop, number 15, Addison Crawford. Batting eighth at second base, number 6, Claire Manring. And batting ninth in center field, the center fielder, number 13, Delaney Shields. The flex player in left field, number 5, Tatum Peterson. Albany is coached by Jeff Epperly and assisted by Cody Manring. And now, if you would, please remove your hats, face the flag in center field for the playing of our national anthem.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank School Mascot Debit Card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank locations to get your School Mascot Debit Card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded just like you. BTC Bank. Have you looked at Pettyjohn Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Pettyjohn Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
And good evening. Welcome back out again here to Albany as we get set here for high school softball action. Again, a matchup between the GRC East and the GRC West. Gallatin comes in with a record of 8-7, 3-4 in conference play. And then Albany, they come in with a record of 2-15 and 0-6 in the GRC West. This is a matchup between the teams that happened as the very first game of the season in the Bill Hill tournament here in Albany. Gallatin came away with a 9-3 victory. Ashley Fiden will lead off. Montana Moffitt toes the rubber, and the first pitch is going to be inside for ball one. Taking a look again at the lineup. Ashley Fiden leaves off, followed by Alex Endicott. Betty Rogers hits in the third spot. Carradine Jones hits cleanup by Presley Wells as the next pitch in there for strike one. Annabelle Burns will bat in the sixth spot. Abigail Burns will bat seventh. Ella Bradford eighth. Tana Young rounds out the lineup for the Lady Bulldogs. Next pitch popped up on the infield. Second baseman Claire Manring will come in and put it away for out number one. Take a look at the defense tonight here for the Lady Warriors. Tatum Peterson gets the start in the left. Delaney Shields roams center. Haley Sturkis gets the start in right. Corey Worrell will start at the hot corner at third. Addison Crawford in the hole at short. Claire Manring, who made the play there at second, gets the start tonight along with Ashley Sturkis at first base. As this one from Endicott is hit down the left field side, out of play for strike one. And behind the plate tonight for the Lady Warriors to Abby Tronson. Again, Montana Moffitt toes the rubber. So 0-1 pitch here from Moffitt to Endicott is going to be fouled back for strike number two. Count now moves, no balls, 2 strikes. And now the 0-2 pitch upcoming is going to be popped back out of play. Will stay no balls, 2 strikes. Again, a warm day again here in Albany for high school softball with a nice breeze blowing towards left field. As this one again going to be fouled off down the left field side. 90 degrees and sunny with about a 14-mile-an-hour wind here to start the ball game. 0-2 count here to Endicott. Nobody on base, 1 out, top half the first inning. The pitch from Moffitt upstairs as this one will now move the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. On deck is the catcher for the Lady Bulldogs and Betty Rogers. 1-2 is going to be hit into shallow center field. Running in and putting it away is Delaney Shields for out number 2. That'll bring up Betty Rogers to bat. Rogers will hit here from the right side, as did Fiden and Endicott. First pitch from Moffitt is going to be hit in the left field. Tatum Peterson will get a chase. It'll get to the fence as Rogers will turn around first and end up with a stand-up double. And we're going to have a pinch runner here for the Lady Bulldogs. As the pinch runner here is going to be number 5, Lindsey King.
Courtesy runner Lindsey King at second base.
So Lindsey King will take over at second as Carradine Jones will hit here with 1 on and 2 out. Third baseman here for the Lady Bulldogs digs into the right-handed batter's box. First pitch popped up out of play for strike number 1. Moffitt has given up a bit of contact here to start the ball game, but only one has dropped, and that was the double by Rogers as this one comes inside and grazes Jones, and she'll take first base. And now runners on first and second with 2 outs here in the top half of the first inning as the left-handed center fielder Presley Wills will come up to bat. And the first pitch upstairs, ball 1. So Lindsey King pinch running is at second base. Carradine Jones at first here for Lady Bulldogs. Presley Wells at the plate with 2 outs. This one low in the dirt for ball 2. Moffitt looks in. Here comes the 2-0. Going to be smacked down the first base side, foul for strike 1. Count now moves 2 balls and a strike. Two 1 pitch home, popped up first base side, but again, going to be able to get out of the reach of the first baseman Sturkis, and count will now move even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Both these teams will be playing on Thursday as this one's hit down the first base side to Ashley Sturkis, and she'll grab it and step on the bag for out number 3 after the top half of the first inning. It's still scoreless. We're back to start the second when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
At American Family Insurance, protecting farms and ranches is at the heart of what we do. After all, it's where we got our start more than 90 years ago. We understand the hard work that goes into building and sustaining your business. And that's why we offer customizable policies that protect everything you worked hard for. Let's build the policy your farm deserves. Contact me today.
For details, stop by and talk to Agent David Smith at 116 South Smith Street in Albany or at 303 North Park Street in Stanberry, or call 660-726-3536 today. Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant at Albany has it all. Papa's is family friendly with a playroom for the kids so the grown-ups can enjoy their meal. Make sure you leave room for dessert because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get ready to start the bottom half of the first inning. Still scoreless. Let's take a look here again at the Lady Warriors starting lineup. Leading off will be Abby Tronson, followed by Haley Sturkis and Montana Moffitt. Corey Worrell will hit in the third, or in the cleanup spot. Ashley Sturkis hits fifth. Quincy Parman, their designated player, will hit in the sixth spot. Batting 7th through 9th, Addison Crawford, Claire Manring. Rounding out the lineup tonight is Delaney Shields. Taking a look here at the defense for Gallatin, and left field will be Alex Endicott. Presley Wells roams center. Tana Youngs in right. Carradine Jones will play the hot corner at third. Abigail Burns in the hole at short. Ashley Fiden at second. Ella Bradford will dig him out at first. Behind the plate today, Betty Rogers. On the toe rubber today is Annabelle Burns. And the first pitch is going to be hit to third. Jones picks it up. Throw to first baseman Ella Bradford in time for out number 1. That'll bring up Haley Sturkis, the right fielder, to bat here for the Lady Warriors. Again, both these two teams will be playing in the GRC crossover games that'll be taking place on Thursday. Gallatin will host, as they are the 6th seed in the GRC East, they will host Worth County, as this one is swung on and missed by Sturkis, and Albany will be on the road. They will be at Princeton in the number 7 seeded game in the GRC. The 1 pitch upstairs. Count now moves 1 ball, 1 strikes. And both these two teams played here at the Bill Hill Tournament to start the season on this exact field, as this one is going to be hit towards short. Abigail Burns picks it up. Throw to first baseman Ella Bradford in time for out number 2. And that'll bring up the pitcher Montana Moffitt to bat. And as I was saying, both these two teams played to start the season. It was a 9-3 Gallatin victory as one of the first games of the morning that day. Playing a little bit later here in the day as this one inside for ball 1. But again, that was a game that was close for most of the game. And Gallatin started to pull away in the later innings, as has been quite a bit of the season this year for the Lady Warriors, as that one's popped out of play for strike one. Count now moves 1-1 strike. So 1-1 strike, nobody on, 2 out here in this bottom half of the first inning. Still scoreless between this matchup between the GRC East and the GRC West. The 1-1. Inside, ball 2. Lady Warriors will play 3 GRC East teams this week, as they played at Putnam County last night and lost 10-0, as that one again popped out of play. As the count even now, 2-2 strikes. Again, they play Gallatin here tonight at home, and then they'll be on the road on Thursday at Princeton. Our next broadcast softball game here on Albany TV will be next Monday. This one's hitting to center field, and it gets down. And Montana Moffitt with a 2-out single. And it'll bring up the third baseman, Corey Worrell, to bat. I believe we're going to have a pinch runner here for the Lady Warriors. As Phoenix Coyle will come in and pinch run here for Montana Moffitt.
Corey Worrell.
And our next broadcast game will be next Monday, as the Warriors will host South Holt. First pitch to Worrell popped up out of play for strike one. So the 0-1 count here to Worrell. 2 outs, runner on first base, Phoenix Coyle pinch running for Montana Moffitt. Next pitch is going to be popped up first base side. Bradford dives but is not able to get it, and it will drop for back-to-back singles here by the Lady Warriors. Have runners on second and first, and their first baseman Ashley Sturkis will come up to bat.
Number 25, Ashley Sturkis.
So again, 2 on, 2 out. Next pitch here from Annabelle Burns upstairs, ball 1. One-0 from Burns into Sturkis. Outside, ball 2. Count now moves 2 no strikes. Again, Phoenix Coyle on second, Worrell on first. Two 0s swung on and missed. As count now moves 2 and a strike. 2-1 pitch is going to be chopped towards third. Carradine Jones will pick it up, steps on third for out number 3. And after the end of 1 inning of play, it's scoreless. We'll be back with a second when we come back in a moment here on TV.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your tailgate headquarters for all of your fall sports. Whether you're going to tailgate at the games or just want to enjoy the same foods at home, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your tailgating goodies before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpful smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
As Mosaic continues to respond to the COVID-19 pandemic, they are committed to staying connected. Whether you need a routine checkup or to be seen for an illness, Mosaic has virtual options available. The highly trained nurses are also ready to help you when you need them via the 24/7 community nurse line. Plus, the My Mosaic portal website and app are available for messaging your care team and accessing health information. Please visit mymlc.com/stayconnected to learn more. Now more than ever, Mosaic is here with you and here for you.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get ready to start the top half of the second inning. It'll be the 6 Annabelle Burns, Abigail Burns, and Ella Bradford. That'll bat here for the Lady Bulldogs of Gallatin. And still scoreless as we start the top half of the second inning. Annabelle Burns will lead off here from the right side.
off for Gallatin in the top of the second. Number 17, Annabelle Ball.
Or sorry, Annabelle Ball. Sorry, not Burns. As the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. The 0-1 pitch is going to be popped up, and after tripping a little bit at first, able to come away with it as the pitcher, Montana Moffitt, for out number one. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Abigail Burns, to bat. So Burns will dig in here. And the first pitch is going to be on the inside corner for strike one. The 0-1 from Moffitt. Upstairs, count even, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 from Moffitt to Burns. Inside, count now moves 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here in this top of the half of the second inning with 1 out, nobody on. This one popped foul out of play. Count now moves 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 home from Moffitt. Swung on and missed as got Burns out in front on the off-speed pitch. And that's the first strikeout of the night here for Montana Moffitt. And it'll bring up the first baseman, Ella Bradford. Bradford will hit here from the left side for the Lady Bulldogs. First pitch from Moffitt. Up right at the letters for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Outside, ball one. Now the 1-1 home from Moffitt. It gets the outside corner called for strike two. As Tronson framed it and was waiting for the call. 1-2 is fouled off and will stay 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now the 1-2 home from Moffitt to Bradford is going to be hit right field side, giving chase Haley Sturkis, and it'll be out of her reach, foul. We'll stay at 1 ball, 2 strikes. Next pitch from Moffitt is going to be hitting her right field, and it will be a 2-out single here for Ella Bradford. And I'll bring up the right fielder, Tana Youngs, to bat. So 2 outs, 1 on here in this top half of the second inning.
Tana Youngs.
First pitch inside, ball 1. 1-0 from Moffitt is going to be popped up left side. Tatum Peterson, left fielder, under it and puts it away for out number 3. And after the end of 1.5, we're still scoreless. We'll go to the bottom half of the second inning when we come back in just a moment.
Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work.
Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They're prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany, Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get set here for the bottom half of the second inning. It'll be the 6, 7, and 8 hitters. Designated player Quincy Parmenter, Addison Crawford, and Claire Manring. That'll be up to bat here for the Lady Warriors. Again, still scoreless here as we enter the bottom half of the second inning. Parmenter will lead off. And she'll hit here from the right side against the right-hander Annabelle Ball as this one popped up. And the catcher, Betty Rogers, can't come away with it as had to kind of deal a little bit with the bat. And it was right there outside the right-handed batter's box as that one drops for strike one. The 0-1 pitch to Parmenter is going to be hitting the left field. Left fielder Endicott drifts back and puts it away for out number one. That'll bring up the shortstop tonight, Addison Crawford, to bat here for Albany. Crawford also will hit here from the right side for the Lady Warriors. As this one going to be popped back foul for strike one. Next pitch from Ball upstairs. Count now moves 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 swung on and missed for strike two. Count moves 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 to Crawford popped up. Catcher Rogers not able to bring that one in. And the count stays 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on here in this bottom half of the second inning. As Ball's pitch into Crawford. Just off the offside corner for ball 2 as the count evens up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now the 2-2 home from Ball. Hitting a shallow left field, and this one goes in and out of the glove of the third baseman, Carradine Jones. And Crawford will get a loop single out of that as Jones trying to make a very difficult play. Can't quite bring it in. That'll bring up now the second baseman, Claire Manring, to bat. Manring will bat with 1 on and 1 out. This one popped up out of play, foul for strike one. The 0-1 from Ball is swung on and missed for strike two. The 0-2 pitch to Manring is swung on and missed. First strike three, first strikeout of the ball game here for Annabelle Paul. And it'll bring up the number 9 hitter and center fielder Delaney Shields to bat. Shields will bat with 2 out and runner on first base. Shows bunt, gets it down the third base side. Carradine Jones comes in, throws it to first in time. Out number 3. And after 2, we're still scoreless. We'll go to the third when we come back in just a moment here on Albany TV.
East Fork Lodge and Ranch in Albany is the premier event center in northwest Missouri. With its scenic views, East Fork Lodge and Ranch makes for the ultimate spot to host corporate events, reunions, or any other event that you have planned. For weddings and anniversaries, the Legacy Event Center at East Fork Lodge, with its rustic elegance, has everything you need to make your special day memorable. Email Jamie at eastforklodge.com for more information on the Legacy Event Center or East Fork Lodge and Ranch. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is here to help you with all of your DIY projects. Whether you're doing a home remodel, some repair work, a painting job, or a plumbing job, Hogue Lumber Company's dedicated staff can help you get the materials that you need to do the job right. Hoke Lumber Company in Albany is your trusted hometown hardware store and lumber yard for more than 4 decades.
And welcome back out again to Albany as we get ready to start the top of the third inning. And we'll be back up to the top of the order here for Gallatin. It'll be Ashley Fiden, Alex Endicott, and Betty Rogers. So Fiden will lead off. She popped up to second baseman Claire Manring to start the game. She'll hit here with nobody on base to start the top half of the third. This one inside, ball one. And the 1-0 comes home from Moffitt. And it'll be outside. Ball two count now moves 2 balls, no strikes. And the 2-0 in there, looked at for strike one. 2 balls, 1 strike. Nobody on, nobody out to start the top half of the third inning. Pitch from Moffitt to Fiden. Is going to be hitting to left field, and this one's going to get over the head of Tatum Peterson all the way to the fence. Fiden will make her way around second base, still on the move as she'll move into third. And it'll be a stand-up triple here for Ashley Fiden to lead off the top half of the third inning, and it'll bring up the left fielder, Alex Endicott. She flew out to shallow center, and Delaney Shields ran in to put it away for out number 2 back in the first inning. Now Endicott will bat with a runner on third and nobody out. First pitch from Moffitt is going to be hit into left field. It'll drop in front of Peterson, and it'll bring in a run here for the Lady Bulldogs. And it's an RBI single here by Endicott. And a 1-0 Gallatin lead.
Now batting number 13,
And that'll bring up Betty Rogers. She doubled in her first plate appearance to left center field. This one going to be popped back foul, out of play for strike one. Now the 0-1 pitch here from Moffitt is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Now the 0-2 pitch from Moffitt to Rogers is going to be hit down the third base side, out of play, foul. So runner on first, nobody out, 1 run already in here in the top half of the third for the Lady Bulldogs. Next pitch swung on and tipped, but caught by the catcher Tronson for out number 1 and the second strikeout of the ball game here for Montana Moffitt. Now Carradine Jones will come up to bat. She was hit by a pitch in her first plate appearance. She'll hit with 1 out, 1 on, 1 already in. First pitch from Moffitt is going to be called strike 1 to Jones. And the next one hit to deep left field. Tatum Peterson will give chases. This one will get to the fence. It'll bring in 1 Lady Bulldog. And it's going to be an RBI double here by Carradine Jones. So Endicott will come around to score. Jones ends up at second. It's now a 2-0 Gallatin lead. As Presley Wells will come up to bat. She grounded out to first base to end the first inning, as this one's fouled down the first base line for strike 1. Well, Gallatin leads here now 2-0, top half the third inning. Just 1 out and a runner on second base. The 0-1 pitch to Wells is going to be popped back foul, out of play. Wells, one of 2 left-handers in this Lady Bulldog lineup. As the 0-2 come home from Moffitt. This one upstairs, but it's going to be chopped into right field and in foul territory, not able to bring it in. is Haley Sturkis as the count remains 0 balls, 2 strikes. So count remains 0 balls, 2 strikes to Wells. Pitch home for Moffitt. Popped up, foul territory. Tronson under it and puts it away for out number 2, but nobody covering there at third. Means Carradine Jones moves up, and she'll move into scoring position at third base with 2 outs. That'll bring up the pitcher, Bell Ball, see if she can help her cause here with the runner on third. And 2 outs, her team already leading 2-0. First pitch from Moffitt. Tip back foul for strike 1. Ball popped up to the pitcher Moffitt on her first plate appearance. Last inning. One home from Montana Moffitt. Is going to be inside. Ball 1 count, now moves 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Hitting to right field. Sturkis will come in and is able to put it away for out number 3, but not before Gallatin can score 2. They now lead 2-0 as we head to the bottom half of the third inning. We'll see if the Warriors can strike back when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Tanya McCampbell of Lone Star Investments in Albany has been your hometown financial advisor since 2009. When you need help securing your future, give Tanya a call at 660-726-5119. Lone Star Investment Securities are offered through registered representatives of Cambridge Investment Research Incorporated, a broker-dealer member of Finster and SIPC. Advisory services are through Cambridge Investment Research Advisors Incorporated. The registered investment advisor, Cambridge and Lone Star Investments are not affiliated. Give Tanya a call at 660-726-5119 at Lone Star Investments to secure your future. In our friendly small town of Albany, Missouri, we have community-minded businesses, great places to eat and shop, a historic Carnegie Public Library, community center, pool, 9-hole golf course, multiple places to worship, and a strong school system. Albany is the seat of Gentry County, located off Highway 136 in the heart of northwest Missouri. Albany is a fun place to visit, but an even better place to live, where we have small-town roots with a big-town feel.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get ready to start the bottom half of the third inning. It'll be the top of the order here for the Lady Warriors. Abby Tronson, Haley Sturkis, and Montana Moffitt will lead off here in this bottom half of the third inning. Again, it is a 2-0 Lady Bulldog lead. First pitch from Ball to Tronson is going to be in the dirt for ball 1. Abby Tronson grounded out to the third baseman, Carradine Jones, in her first plate appearance. A 1-0. Outside, count now moves 2 balls, no strikes. Home from Ball. Is going to be hit into center field. Presley Wells gives chase. She can't catch it as it roams to the fence. Tronson will take her turn around second base, dives for third, and it gets away as sliding in safely with a triple is Abby Tronson. And that'll bring up now Haley Sturkis, who grounded out to short in her first plate appearance, up to bat. And Gallatin was able to score 2 in the top half, starting out with a leadoff triple. Albany now trying to answer back as they have a leadoff triple to start the bottom half of the inning. This one on the outside corner looked at for strike 1 by Haley Sturkis. Now the 0-1 pitch here from Ball to Sturkis. Tip back foul for strike 2. So 0 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out, runner on third. Pitch from Ball is going to be hit back to the pitcher, bounces off for glove to the third baseman Jones, and no play as Haley Sturkis gets on safely, so now runners on the corners and nobody out as Montana Moffitt, who singled in her last plate appearance, will come up to bat. Fielders on the corners will both play a little in, as this one's going to be hit in through the infield into left field, bounces away from the left fielder, Endicott. As it's an RBI single here by Montana Moffitt, and makes this now a one-run ball game. Corey Worrell will come up to bat with runners on second and first. Phoenix Coyle again will come in to pinch run here for Montana Moffitt. Corey Worrell singled in her last plate appearance. Will come up to bat with runners on second and first, still nobody out. This one going to be fouled off down the first base side for strike one. Again, when these two teams played the last time, beginning of the season, it was close at the beginning. As it is here, as this next one up at the letters for strike two. So no ball, two strikes, nobody out, 2 on. Bottom half of the third inning, a 2-1 ball game in favor of Gallatin. Pitch from Ball. Pop back out of play, foul. We'll stay at no balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch home from Ball. Again going to be tipped out of play, foul. So we'll stay no balls, 2 strikes here for Corey Worrell up to bat. On second base, Haley Sturkis, Phoenix Coyle pinch running at first. As this one again going to be tipped back foul, as Worrell will continue to keep the at-bat alive. Pitch home from Ball again, going to be tipped back as Worrell continues to tip pitches off to keep this at bat going. On deck is the first baseman Ashley Sturkis. The 0-2. This time going to be hit down the first base side right around that foul territory line, and is going to be caught by the first baseman Ella Bradford in foul territory for out number 1.
Number 25, Ashley Sturkis.
Ashley Sturkis will come up to bat. She grounded out to third to end the first inning in her first plate appearance. She'll hit here with runners on second and first and 1 out. First pitch outside, ball 1. And Ashley Sturkis at the plate. Haley Sturkis on second. Phoenix Coyle pinch running for Montana Moffitt at first. The 1-0 from Ball. Upstairs, ball 2. 2-0 now here from Annabelle Ball to Ashley Sturkis. Just misses the outside corner, ball 3. On deck is the designated player, Quincy Parmenter. And this one watched the entire way by Ashley Sturkis for strike 1. Count now moves to 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1 pitch is also looked at. Strike 2 as the count now moves full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 2 on. Gallatin leads 2-1 here in the bottom half of the third. Pitch from Ball to Sturkis is going to be hit towards third, and it gets underneath the glove of Carradine Jones at third. And now, after the error on the third baseman Jones, it will be bases loaded here for the Lady Warriors. Just 1 out, and Quincy Parmenter, the designated player, will come up to bat. First pitch, again, going to be hit right back at the third baseman Jones. This time it bounces off. 1 run will come around to score. Another one will come around to score as Phoenix Coyle scores, and the Lady Warriors will take a 1-run lead, 3-2. Off of a hard hit ball by Quincy Parmenter, which will bring in 2. So runners on second and first, still just 1 out as Addison Crawford, who singled in her first plate appearance last inning, will come up to bat. Pitch from ball to Crawford, again going to find the third baseman Jones. She'll pick it up, step on third, throw to first, though not in time as they get the lead runner. So Parmenter on second, Crawford on first as Claire Manrain, who struck out swinging, will come up to bat. This one going to be hit again towards third baseman Jones. She'll pick it up. The throw to first is in time for out number 3, but not before the Lady Warriors can come back and score 3. They now take a 1-run lead heading into the top half of the 4th inning when we come back in a moment.
Hello, I'm Dustin Freeman, Superintendent of the Albany R3 School District. At Albany, our staff is focused on helping students excel in academics, athletics, music, business, technology, art, and agriculture. We strive to help young minds prepare for life and become successful in whatever endeavor they choose. The Albany R3 School District is a tribe of parents, teachers, students, and community members working together so students don't just chase their dreams, but live them.
Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany is your hometown trophy and award shop. Winner's Circle North makes all kinds of trophies for sports, car shows, livestock shows, baby shows, and more. Winner's Circle North also does plaques of all sizes and kinds. Want something unique? Winner's Circle North has you covered with sublimation gifts and acrylic awards. To order your trophies, awards, or one-of-a-kind items, call Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North at 816-632-5599 or find them on Facebook at Winner's Circle North.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get ready to start the top half of the 4th inning. It'll be the 7, 8, and 9 hitters that'll be batting for the Lady Bulldogs of Gallatin. It'll be Abigail Burns, Ella Bradford, and Tana Youngs that'll bat here to lead off this top half of the 4th inning. Giving an update on another GRC East versus GRC West softball game. Maysville takes an early lead over Stanbury 8-2. That was back in the top half of the 2nd inning in that game. Albany will take on Maysville next week, Tuesday at Maysville. So Abigail Burns will lead off. She struck out swinging in her first plate appearance. First pitch from Moffitt is going to be hitting her right field. Haley Sturkis drifts back and puts it away for out number 1. And we're going to have a pinch hitter here for Ella Bradford. Pinch hitting is going to be Cadence Clevenger.
Pinch hitter, number 23, Cadence Clevenger.
So Clevenger will bat here with nobody on and 1 out. This one going to be hit towards the third baseman. Worrell picks it up, throw to first base in time for out number 2, as that'll bring up the right fielder now, Tana Youngs.
Now batting number 9, Tana Youngs.
Youngs, who flew out to left field to end the 2nd inning, will come up to bat here in this top half of the 4th inning. Her team trailing by a run. Nobody on 2 outs as the first pitch hits the inside corner for strike 1. And the 0-1 pitch is going to again be hit towards the third baseman. Worrell picks throw to first in time. Out number 3. Warriors set down the Lady Bulldogs in order here in the top half of the 4th inning. 1, 2, 3 will go to the bottom half of the 4th inning. See if the Lady Warriors can extend their lead when we come back in a moment.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank School Mascot Debit Card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded just like you. BTC Bank.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Welcome back out again to Albany as we get set for the bottom half of the fourth inning. Albany with a 3-2 lead here in the bottom half of the fourth inning. And it will be the 9 and then the top of the order. So it'll be Delaney Shields, Abby Tronson, Haley Sturkis. That'll bat here for the Lady Warriors. Shields, the lone Warrior that did not bat in that bottom of the third inning, which the Warriors scored 3. As this one, a bunt down to the pitcher. Annabelle Ball picks it up, throws to the second baseman covering Ashley Fiden for out number 1. That'll bring up the catcher here, Abby Tronson. She tripled and scored to start out the last inning, as she's 1 for 2 on the day. She's also grounded out to the third baseman, Carradine Jones. First pitch from Ball upstairs, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Outside, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes here to the catcher, Tronson. Now the 2-0 home here for Annabelle Ball is going to be hitting to center field. Center fielder Wells drifts back and puts it away this time, as she was playing a little bit back after the last one went over her head to center field. She's able to put that one away for out number 2, as Haley Sturkis will come up to bat. She singled and later scored, and her plate appearance last inning as she's 1 for 2 on the day. She's also grounded out to the shortstop, Abigail Burns. First pitch going to be upstairs for ball 1. The 1-0 is going to be chopped off home plate. Carradine Jones takes a nasty bounce on her at third, and Haley Sturkis able to get on safely at first. And that'll bring up Montana Moffitt, 2 for 2 so far on the day. 2 singles and a run batted in. First pitch upstairs, ball 1.
Now batting 23, Montana Moffitt.
Moffitt has singled in both of her plate appearances. She'll have 2 out on first, as the 1-0 pitch is in there for strike 1. Throw down to first base, not in time, as Haley Sturkis back in safely. Now the 1-1 comes in from Ball, and it's tipped for strike number 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Montana Moffitt. This one going to be outside for ball 2. Count now even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 1 on, and a 1-run ball game here in the bottom half of the fourth inning. This one hit by Moffitt to the second baseman, Fiden. She'll pick it up, throw to Ella Bradford covering at first to end the inning. As we go to the 5th inning, it's a 3-2 Albany lead. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
At American Family Insurance, protecting farms and ranches is at the heart of what we do. After all, it's where we got our start more than 90 years ago. We understand the hard work that goes into building and sustaining your business. And that's why we offer customizable policies that protect everything you've worked hard for. Let's build the policy your farm deserves. Contact me today.
For details, stop by and talk to Agent David Smith at 116 South Smith Street in Albany, or at 303 North Park Street in Stanberry, or call 660-726-3536 today. Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's is family-friendly with a playroom for the kids so the grown-ups can enjoy their meal. Make sure you leave room for dessert, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany.
And welcome back out again here at Albany as we get ready to start the top half of the fifth inning. Again, Albany with a 3-2 lead here over Gallatin. And it'll be the top of the order here for the Lady Bulldogs. Ashley Fiden, Alex Endicott, and Betty Rogers. Fiden was able to triple and score to start out the third inning. This time she'll hit it right at the shortstop. Addison Crawford for out number 1. That'll bring up Alex Endicott. She was able to single score and bring in a run her last plate appearance. She's 1 for 2 on the day. She's also flew out to center in her 2 plate appearances. As that one low and inside for ball 1. The 1-0 here from Moffitt is going to be hit into left center field. It'll drop. Delaney Shields will pick it up as it's a 1-out single here for Alex Endicott. That'll bring up Betty Rogers to bat. Rogers so far 1 for 2 on the day with a double and a strikeout. She'll hit here with a runner on first and 1 out. Pitch from Moffitt is going to hit the inside corner for strike 1. The 0-1 upstairs. Count now even, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 home. Upstairs as Rogers thought about taking a hack, but wisely held off. As the count now moves to 2 balls and a strike. Next pitch, fouled back out of play. Count now again even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, 1 on. 2-2 from Moffitt. Outside as the count now moves full. The 3-2 home is going to be hit down the third base side, way out of play. And we'll stay at 3 balls, 2 strikes. 3-2 from Moffitt is going to be hit, and it's going to get past the shortstop Crawford, and it'll make its way back to the fence. And 1 will come around to score for Gallatin after the RBI double. And we're tied up here at 3 apiece here in the top half of the 5th inning as Endicott comes around to score from first base. That'll bring up Carradine Jones to bat. She has an RBI double and has been hit by a pitch in her 2 plate appearances. Lindsey King again will come on to pinch run.
Second base, Lindsey King. Now batting number 4, Carradine Jones.
So King again will pinch run here for Rogers as Jones will come up to hit. Again, game tied up now here at 3 apiece. Top half the 5th inning. Pitch here from Moffitt upstairs for ball 1. And the 1-0 pitch. Popped up center field. Delaney Shields comes in and is able to put it away for out number 2. And that's going to bring up now the center fielder Presley Wells to bat. Wells 0 for 2 so far. Grounded out to first and popped up to the catcher Tronson in foul territory in her plate appearances. And this first one going to be fouled off down the first base side for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Showing bunt, but this one going to be fouled on the first base side for strike number 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, runner on second base, 1 run already in this 3-3 ball game. This one hit down the first base side, but it's going to get off of the first baseman Circus into right field. To throw home is not going to be in time, as Lindsey King, the pinch runner, will come around to score to give Gallatin now the 1-run lead, 4-3.
Now batting number 17.
As Annabelle Ball will come up to bat. She has popped up to the pitcher and flown out to right field in her 2 plate appearances. She'll hit with a runner on first and 2 out. And now, with her team holding a 1-run lead here, 4-3. This one popped up foul territory for strike 1. So an 0-1 count here to Ball. And the pitch up coming here from Moffitt. And this one outside for ball 1. Count now moves 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch going to be hitting to right field. It'll get down in front of Haley Sturkis, and it'll get behind her. Coming around third here is going to be Presley Wells. And Ball will make her way around third. The throw home is not going to be in time. Both runners will score, as it is now a 6-3 Gallatin lead.
Now batting number 21, Abigail Burns.
And that'll bring up Abigail Burns, as this one going to be fouled off down the first base side for strike 1. Next pitch here for Moffitt. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Burns so far 0 for 2. She struck out and flew out to right field in her 2 plate appearances. Now sees an 0-2 count with 2 out. Next pitch for Moffitt. This one popped up right field. Sturkis roams underneath it. This time puts it away for out number 3, but not before Gallatin can score 4. 2 earned. As we go to the bottom half of the 5th inning, it's now a 6-3 Gallatin lead. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your tailgate headquarters for all of your fall sports. Whether you're going to tailgate at the games or just want to enjoy the same foods at home, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your tailgating goodies before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helping smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
As Mosaic continues to respond to the COVID-19 pandemic, they are committed to staying connected. Whether you need a routine checkup or to be seen for an illness, Mosaic has virtual options available. The highly trained nurses are also ready to help you when you need them via the 24/7 community nurse line. Plus, the My Mosaic portal website and app are available for messaging your care team and accessing health information. Please visit mymlc.com/stayconnected to learn more. Now more than ever, Mosaic is here with you and here for you.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get ready to start the bottom half of the 5th inning. It's now a 6-3 Gallatin lead, as it'll be the 4, 5, and 6 hitters that'll be coming up here for the Lady Warriors. Corey Worrell, Ashley Sturkis, Quincy Parmenter will bat here for the Lady Warriors.
In the bottom of the 5th, number 16, Corey Worrell.
Worrell so far 1 for 2 with a single and a pop first, as the first pitch is going to be looked at for strike 1. The 0-1 in the dirt for ball 1. Count now moves even 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 home from Annabelle Ball is going to be hit down the third base side, foul for strike number 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, nobody on, nobody out here in this bottom half of the 5th inning. Again, a 6-3 now Gallatin lead. 2-1 pitch in the dirt. Count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch from Annabelle Ball is upstairs, and Worrell goes down looking. Is that one right there at the letters? And now Ashley Sturkis will come up to bat. 0 for 2, but has gotten on base due to the air. First one fouled off a home plate for strike 1. One pitch coming home from Ball to Sturkis. And this one going to be tipped back off the home plate umpire for strike number 2. So no balls, 2 strikes. Nobody on, 1 out. Here in this bottom half of the 5th inning, again a 6-3 lead here in favor for Gallatin with the 6-3 lead. So now the 0-2 pitch here from Annabelle Ball. Upstairs and outside for ball 1 count, now moves 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 home from Ball is his center field. Center fielder Presley Wells comes in, camps underneath it, and puts it away for out number 2. That'll bring up Quincy Parmenter to bat. Parmenter 1 for 2 on the day with 2 runs batted in, a single and a fly out to left field. First pitch is going to be swung on and missed for strike number 1. The 0-1 now here from Ball Parmenter. Outside. Count even, 1 ball, 1 strike. One going to be hit down the third base side, but foul for strike number 2. And now the 1-2 pitch. In the dirt, has the count now even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody on, 2 out here in the bottom half of the 5th inning in a 3-run ball game. Gallatin has doubled up Albany 6-3. Next pitch popped up, foul territory. Catcher Rogers underneath it and puts it away for out number 3 at the end of the 5 innings of play. It's a 6-3 Gallatin lead. We're back with more when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get ready to start the top half of the 6th inning. It will be the 8, 9, and 1 hitters coming up here for the Lady Bulldogs. Ella Bradford, Tana Youngs, and Ashley Fiden. That'll be coming up here for Gallatin. Again, it's a 6-3 Gallatin lead here in this top half of the 6th inning. Again, Lady Warriors will be back in action again on Thursday in the GRC Showcase. It'll be at the GRC East, which means the Lady Warriors will be at Princeton for a 5:30 start. We will not carry that for you here on Albany TV. Our next broadcasted softball game will be coming up for you next week, Monday, as the Lady Warriors will host the Lady Knights of South Holt. Gallatin will also be playing in the GRC Showcase game on Thursday. They will host, as they will get to host the Lady Tigers of Worth County. Bradford leads off, first pitch, outside corner, strike number one. Our next broadcast here on Albany TV will be tomorrow night. It will be the homecoming king and queen coronation that we'll have from the high school football field at 7 o'clock, as that one tipped back foul for strike number two. So we'll bring you the coronation tomorrow at 7 o'clock. And then on Friday afternoon, we'll have the homecoming parade at 2:45, and we'll have homecoming football game with the announcement of the king and queen's court at 6:30 as this next pitch upstairs for ball one, as that will be a part of our pregame on Friday between the Warriors and Schuyler County. 1-2 pitch now from Moffitt to Bradford is going to be hit towards the first baseman, Ashley Sturkis. She'll pick it up, steps on first for out number one. That'll bring up the right fielder, Tana Youngs. Youngs 0 for 2 so far in the day. She's flown out to left and grounded out to third in her two plate appearances. She'll hit here with nobody on and one out. This one popped up foul out of play for strike number one. The 0-1 home here from Moffitt to Youngs. It is going to be missed. First ball one. Count now moves 1-1 strike. A 1-1 and inside. Ball two. Count now moves 2 balls and a strike. Here to the right fielder, Tana Youngs. Pitch from Moffitt. Outside corner, count now even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gallatin with a 6-3 lead here in this top half of the 6th inning. Pitch from Moffitt, inside, and low as the count now moves full. Montana Moffitt already with 2 strikeouts so far here in the ballgame, but hasn't had one since the third, looking for strikeout number 3 here. This one not going to be it as it's hit in the left field. Peterson underneath it. Puts it away for out number 2. That'll bring up the second baseman, Ashley Fiden, to bat. She is 1 for 3 on the day. Fiden has popped up to second, grounded out to short, and tripled and scored in her 3 plate appearances. First pitch inside corner, strike one. Now the 0-1 from Moffitt. Outside. Count now moves 1-1 strike. 1-1 is going to be hit in the left field. It'll drop in front of Peterson for a 2-out single. Here by the second baseman, Ashley Fiden. That'll bring it the left fielder, Alex Endicott, to bat. Endicott 2 for 3 so far today with 2 singles, 2 runs scored, and a run batted in. She's also flown out to center in her 3 plate appearances. First pitch from Moffitt is going to be popped back out of play, foul for strike one. Now the 0-1 from Moffitt to Endicott is going to be hit right field, shallow, and it is going to drop in front of Haley Sturkis. She'll pick it up and quickly throw it in, and it will keep runners at third and second after the 2-out double here by Alex Endicott. Now runners on third and second as Betty Rogers will come up to bat. She is 2 for 3 on the day, 2 doubles with a run batted in and a strikeout so far. First pitch here from Moffitt to Rogers. Tip back foul. And caught off the backstop there by the catcher, Abby Tronson, for strike one. Johnson appears to have a little bit of a contact problem here. Tries to get it settled and back in, and we'll get back behind the plate with an 0-1 count here to Rogers. Runners on third and second and 2 out here in the bottom half or top half of the sixth inning. Gallatin holds a 6-3 lead. Pitch for Moffitt is going to be hit in the left field. That will bring around 2 more here for Gallatin. And it's a 2 RBI single here for Betty Rogers. She now has 3 runs batted in here on the day. As it'll bring up Kierden Jones to bat. As again, pinch running will be Lindsey King. 8-3 now. Gallatin leads here in the top half of the sixth inning. Again, when these two teams played at the beginning of the season here in the Bill Hill tournament, it was a 9-3 victory for Gallatin. This one going to be hit just over the glove of the first baseman, Ashley Sturkis, in foul territory for strike number 1. Jones has an RBI double, has been hit by a pitch and flew out to center in her 3 plate appearances. That's an 0-1 count with a runner on first and 2 outs. Pitch upstairs. Count now moves even, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch is going to be hit, and it's going to get through the infield into left for another 2-out hit. And another single here will put runners on second and first with Presley Wells to bat. Wells 0 for 3 so far, but has gotten on base and scored after getting on due to an error. First pitch from Moffitt shows bunt, and it will go foul before it can be picked up here by the catcher Tronson for strike 1. Now the 0-1 pitch up coming here from Moffitt to Wells. Is going to be hit right back to the pitcher. Moffitt, she'll pick it up, throw to first in time, but not before Gallatin can score 2 more. They lead 8-3. We head to the bottom half of the sixth inning. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They are prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
East Fork Lodge and Ranch in Albany is the premier event center in northwest Missouri. With its scenic views, East Fork Lodge and Ranch makes for the ultimate spot to host corporate events, reunions, or any other event that you have planned. For weddings and anniversaries, the Legacy Event Center at East Fork Lodge, with its rustic elegance, has everything you need to make your special day memorable. Email Jamie at eastforklodge.com for more information on the Legacy Event Center or East Fork Lodge and Ranch.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get set here to start the bottom half of the sixth inning. It's an 8-3 Gallatin lead, and it'll be the 7, 8, and 9 hitters that'll be coming up here for the Lady Warriors. Addison Crawford, Claire Manring, and Delaney Shields. So Crawford will lead off. She is 1 for 2 on with a single and has got on base due to the fielder's choice in her 2 plate appearances. First pitch is going to be swung on and missed for strike number 1. And the next pitch is swung on and missed. And this one tipped back foul. And will stay at no balls, 2 strikes. And the 0-2 chased upstairs for strike number 3. As that'll bring up Claire Manring to bat. She is 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a ground out to third. Actually, I take that back. We're going to have a pinch hitter here as Kylie Pickering will come up to pinch hit. First pitch outside for ball 1. And the next one is going to be popped up, and it is going to get over the head of the second baseman, Ashley Fiden, for a one-out single as it'll bring up Delaney Shields to bat. As we're going to have a pinch runner here for Kylie Pickering, as pinch running will be Claire Manring.
Re-entering at first base, number 6, Claire Manring. Now batting number 13, Delaney Shields.
So Delaney Shields will now come up to bat. First pitch is looked at for strike number 1. And upstairs, Claire Manring takes off and is going to be called out at second base, as Betty Rogers is able to throw down to the shortstop, Abigail Burns. And out at second is Claire Manring. So now a 1-1 count with 2 outs here to Delaney Shields. Shields shows bunt, pulls it back as the pitch upstairs goes to ball 2. This time able to get the bunt down the first base side, and Ella Bradford will pick it up and tag Shields out. And that will end the 6th inning. We'll go to the 7th inning. It's an 8-3 now. Gallatin lead. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is here to help you with all of your DIY projects. Whether you're doing a home remodel, some repair work, a painting job, or a plumbing job, Hogue Lumber Company's dedicated staff can help you get the materials that you need to do the job right. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is your trusted hometown hardware store and lumber yard for more than 4 decades. Tanya McCampbell of Lone Star Investments in Albany has been your hometown financial advisor since 2009. When you need help securing your future, give Tanya a call at 660-726-5119. Lone Star Investment Securities are offered through registered representatives of Cambridge Investment Research Incorporated, a broker-dealer member of Finster and SIPC. Advisory services are through Cambridge Investment Research Advisors Incorporated, a registered investment advisor. Cambridge and Lone Star Investments are not affiliated. Give Tanya a call at 660-726-5119 at Lone Star Investments to secure your future. And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get ready to start this 7th inning. And it will be an 8-3 lead here for Gallatin as we get ready to start the 7th inning. And it will be the 6, 7, and 8 hitters: Annabelle Ball, Abigail Burns, and Ella Bradford. That will bat here for Gallatin here to lead off this 7th inning.
Leading off for Gallatin in the top of the 7th inning, number 17, Annabelle Ball.
So Annabelle Ball 1 for 3 so far on the day, has singled and scored, also popped out to the pitcher and flew out to right field in her 3 plate appearances. Ball calls time and is granted. Home plate umpire looking for something here. So now as we get started here to start this top half, the 7th inning. First pitch up coming here from Montana Moffitt here to Annabelle Ball. Ball shows bunt, but it'll go foul for strike number 1. No balls, 1 strike. Nobody out here to start this top half of the 7th inning. And the next one goes right back up the middle into center field. And it's a leadoff single here for Annabelle Ball. Her second hit of the day.
Abigail Burns.
As Abigail Burns will come up to bat. She is 0 for 3 so far here on the day. She has struck out and flew out to right field in her 2 plate appearances. First pitch up coming from Moffitt. First pitch upstairs. Throw down to second. And this one low. Gets away from the shortstop Crawford. And then the throw to third. Not in time as Annabelle Ball takes a leadoff single and turns it into a triple after stealing second and third. So now runner on third. Nobody out. And a 1-0 count here to Abigail Burns. Pitch swung on and missed for strike 1. Count now 1 ball, 1 strike. Throw to the third, gets away from the third baseman Worrell. And scoring here is Annabelle Ball. Another unearned run comes around to score here for Gallatin, as it's now a 9-3 lead here in favor of the Lady Bulldogs. Pitch from Moffitt swung on and missed for strike 2. And the 1-2 pitch. Outside. Count now moves 2 balls, 2 strikes. And this one low for ball 3 as the count now moves full. So full count. Nobody out, nobody on here in this top half of the 7th inning. And this one is going to get hit into left field. And another single here. This time by Abigail Burns, her first hit of the night. As it'll bring up Ella Bradford to bat. She is 1 for 2 on the day with a single and a ground out to first in her 2 plate appearances. Shows bunt, pulls it back as this one is going to be tipped and having to go back to first base is Abigail Burns. So Burns will end up going back to first base following the tip on the foul bunt by Ella Bradford. Gallatin coaches will ask for the umpires to conference about that, about whether or not a hit off the bat or not. I do not believe that the umpire on the base pass would have seen that. So they're going to count that as a foul ball, and it will remain an 0-1 count. Now here comes the 0-1 pitch as Bradford again shows bunt this time. Does not get it down, but called strike 2 either way. His count now moves no balls, 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes, no outs, 1 on. Next pitch is going to be hit towards the first baseman, and it will get underneath the glove of Ashley Sturkis into right. Making her way into third base, standing up Abigail Burns, as now runners on the corners. With still nobody out as the number 9 hitter, Tana Youngs, will come up to bat.
Now batting number 9, Tana Young.
Young so far 0 for 3, flew out to left field twice and grounded out to third. Shows bunt, can't get it down as this one's back for strike 1. On one pitch, again, dies right in front of home plate. Throw to first is in time, but the throw home not in time. Now the runner will take off from second to third and get in safely. Oh, now Bradford at third base, as it's now up to a 10-3 Gallatin lead. And the first pitch, inside corner, strike one to Ashley Fiden. Fiden so far 2 for 4 on the day. A triple, a single, 2 runs scored. As this one is going to be hit down the third base line, and it'll bring in another run, as it is now an 11-3 lead after the double by Ashley Fiden.
Now batting number 7, Alex Endicott.
Alex Endicott will now come up to bat. She is 3 for 4, as this one inside for ball one. So far, 2 singles and a double, as this one fouled off down the third base side for strike number 1. And now the 1-1 pitch. Hit towards the third baseman, Worrell. Throw to first in time, as the runner Fiden will move from second to third on the throw.
Now batting number 13, Betty Rogers.
As now Betty Rogers will come up to bat. Rogers so far 3 for 4 on the day. And this one going to be popped up first base side, out of play. Foul for strike 1. And the next pitch is going to be fouled off down the third base side for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes here to Betty Rogers. Looking for her 4th run batted in here of the day, with a runner on third base and 2 outs. This one popped up right field, and it will drop in front of the new right fielder, Jaden Batson. So that will be the 4th run batted in of the day for Betty Rogers, as she picks up her 4th hit of the day.
Now batting number 4, Carradine Jones.
As Carradine Jones will come up to bat. 2 for 3 on the day. Has also been hit by a pitch and flew out to center, as she's doubled and singled with a run batted in. This one going to be hit towards the shortstop, Crawford, through the first base in time for out number 3, but not before Gallatin can tack on a couple more. They now lead here 12-3 as we head to the bottom of the 7th inning when we come back in a moment.
In our friendly small town of Albany, Missouri, we have community-minded businesses, great places to eat and shop, a historic Carnegie Public Library, community center, pool, 9-hole golf course, multiple places to worship, and a strong school system. Albany is the seat of Gentry County, located off Highway 136 in the heart of northwest Missouri. Albany is a fun place to visit, but an even better place to live, where we have small town roots with a big town feel.
Thank you for watching tonight's Albany TV broadcast. Don't forget to turn on your Facebook notifications to never miss out on a broadcast like this one. If you would like to be a part of our broadcast, give Jared Rolvis a call at 660-254-4800. If you have something in mind that we should broadcast or have any comments about tonight's game, you can also message us on Facebook. Thank you again for watching.
And welcome back out again here to Albany, as it's now a 12-3 Gallatin lead as we enter the bottom of the 7th inning. And it will be the top of the order up here for the Lady Warriors. Abby Tronson so far 1 for 3 with a leadoff triple and a run scored back in the 3rd. First pitch inside for ball 1. And now the 1-0 pitch up coming to Tronson is going to be hit towards the third baseman. And Carradine Jones bounces away. And it'll be a leadoff single here for Abby Tronson, her second hit of the day. As it'll bring up now Haley Sturkis to bat. Sturkis so far 1 for 3 with a single. Run scored and has gotten on base due to an error in her 3 plate appearances. First pitch here from Ball upstairs, ball 1. And the 1-0 is going to be hit towards the second baseman and caught by Ashley Fiden on a line drive. That'll bring up now the pitcher, Montana Moffitt, to bat. Moffitt so far 2 for 3 on the day with a run scored and a run batted in. And the first pitch upstairs, ball 1, throw down to first, not in time. As back in safely is Abby Tronson. Now the 1-0. Again inside, count now moves 2 balls, no strikes here to Montana Moffitt. 2-0 pitch is chopped towards second, picked up by Fiden, flipped to second, and a first in time, and it will be a 4-6-3 double play that'll end it, as it's a 12-3 win tonight for Gallatin by a final score of 12-3. We're back with your BTC Bank postgame and your Papa's Player of the Game when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank school mascot debit card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded just like you. BTC Bank.
Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant at Albany has it all. Papa's is family friendly with a playroom for the kids so the grown-ups can enjoy their meal. Make sure you leave room for dessert because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as Gallatin's able to come away with a 12-3 victory tonight here in 7 innings over Albany in this matchup between the GRC East and the GRC West. Let's take a look here at the final stats, starting with the Lady Bulldogs on offense. Ashley Fiden today goes 3 for 5, 3 runs scored and a run batted in. Alex Endicott goes 3 for 5, 3 runs scored and a run batted in. Betty Rogers has a heck of a day today, going 4 for 5, 4 runs batted in, and a run scored. Carradine Jones today goes 2 for 4 with a run batted in. Presley Wells 0 for 4 with a run scored. Annabelle Ball goes 2 for 4 with 2 runs scored. Abigail Burns today 1 for 4, 1 run scored. Ella Bradford today 1 for 3 with a run scored. Tana Youngs today goes 0 for 4. Cadence Clevenger also goes 0 for 1 on the day for the Lady Bulldogs of Gallatin. Annabelle Ball pitches all 7 innings. She picks up the victory as she gives up 3 runs, all earned off of 9 hits and 3 strikeouts in the ball game. For the Lady Warriors tonight, Abby Tronson offensively goes 2 for 4 with a run scored. Haley Sturkis 1 for 4 with a run scored. Montana Moffitt today 2 for 4 with a run batted in. Phoenix Coyle, who came into pinch run for her, scored a run. Corey Worrell today goes 1 for 3. Ashley Sturkis today 0 for 3. Quincy Parmenter today as the designated player goes 1 for 3 with 2 runs batted in. Addison Crawford today 1 for 3. Claire Manring today goes goes 0 for 2. Kylie Pickering today goes 1 for 1 as she pinch hit for Manring there in that 6th inning. Delaney Shields today goes 0 for 3. Pitching tonight for the Lady Warriors, picking up the loss is Montana Moffitt. She goes 7 innings, gives up 12 runs, 9 earned off of 16 hits, 2 strikeouts, and 1 hit batter. Tonight, your Papa's Player of the Game, sponsored by Papa's Family Restaurant. Papa's Family Restaurant, your home for delicious meal with a great price and an even better atmosphere, is going to go to the designated player in Quincy Parmenter as she goes 1 for 3 on the night tonight and picks up 2 runs batted in which the Warriors scored 3 runs in that 3rd inning. But after that, it was all Gallatin. Again, this was a close game for the first part of the ball game. Again, Albany held a 1-run lead heading into that 5th inning. Albany would end up giving up 4 runs, 2 of those unearned. And after that, it was all Gallatin as they ended up scoring 10 runs in those final 3 innings. And just 7 of those 10 runs were earned. Again, like to thank all of our sponsors, help you bring you tonight's broadcast tonight here on Albany TV. BTC Bank, along with Petty John Auto Center locations in Bethany and Albany. Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany and the Albany Hy-Vee. American Family Insurance Agent David Smith in Albany and Stanbury. Mosaic Medical Center Albany. Northwest Cell, Raymond Smith Body Shop of Albany. East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center in Albany. Hogue Lumber Company of Albany and the Lone Star Investments, Tanya McCampbell in Albany. The City of Albany and the Albany Booster Club. The Albany and Gallatin School Districts. Printery and New Shopper located in Albany, and Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North located in Albany. Again, the Warriors will be back in action again on Thursday night. We will not have that for you here on Albany TV, as it will be the GRC Showcase game. The Lady Warriors will play over at Princeton. It'll be a 5:30 start. Gallatin, also in the GRC Showcase, they will host Worth County at 5:30 in Gallatin on Thursday. Our next broadcast for you here on Albany TV will be the homecoming King and Queen coronation out at the Albany football field tomorrow night. That will be a 7 o'clock start for you tomorrow night here in Albany for coronation. Then we will have the homecoming parade Friday, weather permitting, 2:45. And then Friday evening, we will have the presentation of the homecoming King and Queen's court at 6:30, followed by the homecoming football game as the Albany Warriors will host Schuyler County. Our next softball broadcast will be coming up for you next week, Monday, as the Lady Warriors will host the Lady Knights of South Holt. Again, for myself, Jared Robinson, camera person tonight, Brett Williams, so long and good night tonight from Albany.